drive with me to my office. It'll take like 10 to 15 minutes. Let's do it. Boom. We'll be talking about business as usual. I plan on posting these every day. Today's a Saturday, so I actually woke up quite late. I got a good night's rest. And now we're heading to the office to get some work done. I plan on recording 2 videos. So of course this is going up on the Business Vlogs channel, where the content is super raw and there's no preparation for these videos. But for the other videos there is preparation. I used to have a YouTube channel where I posted gaming content, and it amassed over 1 million subscribers, 200 million views, and it was on Fortnite. And this was at a pretty young age. And I used to, of course, prepare for the videos, record the videos, and then edit the videos before publishing the videos. And I would even give them thumbnails as well. Now, my approach for business content, except for this channel, is just preparation for the video, and then recording the video, and then publishing the video. So there is no editing, there is no thumbnail. But in the future, as the content scales, so will the production. But my focus won't be on editing and thumbnails. Instead, those tasks will be outsourced, right? Because it shouldn't be the focus when it comes to business content, because as a business owner, you're not scrolling on social media consuming retention-based content. Instead, when you're using social media like YouTube, you're conducting research. So when you make a search, you find the content that fits with your search result and you consume it. And you get value out of it because it matches your search result, right? And this should be the case for people watching this video. You should be doing research instead of, going on platforms like YouTube and Instagram for the sake of going on the platform just to consume content for no reason, right? You might land on a few golden nuggets, but most of the time, random information will be a waste of your time because it's not relevant to your current situation, right? And if it's not relevant to your situation, usually it's a waste of time, because the information might present new opportunities, but new opportunities won't fix your business, right? To fix the problems in your business, you have to conduct research. Not get attracted to new shiny objects on your home feed or on your For You page. So yeah, as a business owner, you have to be super hyper focused. And so you're probably watching this video not from conducted research, but instead it's probably suggested to you somehow, and you have a bit of free time and you're consuming this content, which I appreciate. Thank you for stopping by and watching this. But you wouldn't consume this type of content during your working hours, right? But for content that fixes existing problems in your business, you probably will consume that content during working hours because you have to solve the problem in the moment, right? You've got to solve the problem in the moment. So yeah, anyway, I'm headed to my office right now. I'm probably like 10 minutes away here. No one's really going to be in the office today because it's a Saturday, so it's pretty empty. But I work on the weekends because there's no reason not to, right? I'm not going to break my discipline when it comes to posting daily content, even if there are outside plans. Most outside plans I have to say no to in order to keep the daily system I have. So of course, posting this content, which is super raw, no preparation, no editing, nothing really at all. Just, talking about what's on my mind. But for the other content, it takes preparation. It takes a lot of time to prepare versus recording the content. So yeah. But yeah, honestly, I love working. I like when there's a creative aspect to my work. If not, it sucks. It sucks when it's super repetitive, doing the same thing without being able to be creative, but that's kind of how it starts off. Like, you have to do repetitive tasks to really hone in on something before you can be creative, So when I was a sales rep, it was super repetitive, but to really get good, I had to make sure, like, I'm staying disciplined on keeping it repetitive instead of breaking discipline and trying to get creative. And of course, after I've done a lot of repetition, then finally I got to the point where it's like, okay, like, let me add a little bit of a creative twist here. Right? Let me add a little bit of a creative twist here. I'm pretty good now. I can test stuff out. Right? And, yeah. Everyone should learn sales. When you know sales, you know marketing. Because marketing is one-to-many, sales is one-to-one. Right? And everyone should know about the 5 levels of awareness. So you have not aware, problem aware, solution aware, product aware, and most aware. Everyone should know about these levels of awareness, because then you know how to actually sell as a brand. Right? And the whole point is to know how to sell as a brand, not as a direct marketer. But yeah, this also applies to direct marketers to an extent, right? But direct marketing should allow you to make capital up front, and then branding should allow you to make, to actually build assets that will pay you for the rest of your life, right? And honestly, if you're not against the wall, build a brand. If you're not against the wall, you're not gonna die tomorrow, you're not starving, build a brand. Now, if your back is against the wall and you really your only focus is on survival, I would say direct marketing is a pretty good escape from that, right? I would say it is. But again, if you're really against the wall, are you being productive? Right? And if you can ask yourself and you can say, yes, I am, I'm trying my best, but still my back is against the wall, then direct marketing can be the solution, right? Because you make money up front. Now, usually direct marketing, the best direct marketers are running ads. So if you're against the wall with no unique skill set to actually make ads work for you, then you're screwed, right? Because first of all, you have to know which platform you're running ads on. Has to be low CPM. Has to be a new platform. People aren't bidding high, they're not bidding high for, right? So you can't do this on Facebook unless you're running B2B offers, right? If you're running B2C and you want to make cash up front, it has to be a new platform with low CPM, and you have to really master that platform and take over that platform before it becomes popularized, right? So right now, I'm seeing a little bit of a trend with native ads. Native ads are actually doing really good. It's ads that are positioned as blogs or news articles, right? I would say blogs specifically. And they're doing pretty good, and they're promoting good products. And these are direct marketers. They're making cash up front, so they're not building brands. And so, the long-term play should be brand building. But if you're really against the wall, like I said, yeah, direct marketing can help. But yeah, right now I'm focused on building my personal brand everywhere. So on all platforms. And the main channel is my AI operations channel, because obviously AI is taking over. I understand systems. I'm applying my skill set to the industry. And yeah, that's pretty much what's happening right now. And I'm just providing free value, not charging for anything. No course, no program, none of that. So yeah, it's completely just brand building here, and it takes patience, right? And from building a brand, what happens is when it's time to sell, people reciprocate, right? And this is after building a brand for a very long time. So when you build a brand for a very long time, people reciprocate, and yeah, that's pretty much what happens. Yeah. I made a pretty good video yesterday on this new add-on to Gumroad. So Gumroad is obviously an ecosystem where people, publish digital products. So digital creators who publish digital products, and they made an additional software that's AI powered called Gum.new, and it's pretty much an AI landing page builder. And I pointed out the flaw, and I'm going to spoil it for you guys here on this video. And if you guys want to watch the entire breakdown, you can. It's on the channel, on my AI operations channel. I pointed out the flaw that's going to be a future problem for them, which is their fake testimonials. So the AI generates fake testimonials based on the Gumroad product linked to the landing page you're building, right? So it builds the landing page according to what you want and the product you're linking it to, right? And so it creates fake testimonials. And the reason this is a problem is because Gumroad is an ecosystem, right? So it's meant for brands, not direct marketers using sleazy tactics like fake testimonials, fake countdown timers, etc. So this is going to be a future problem because it's going to become, Gumroad is going to transform into like a black market for direct marketers who are using deceptive practices for their marketing, right? And so they're not going to have good MRR or annual recurring revenue. They're not going to have any of that stuff. And that applies for the publishers on Gumroad, right? So yeah, and if there are any B2B products on Gumroad, which there are a few, then business owners will, stray away from Gumroad if they land on a Gum.new landing page. Why? Because they're hyper aware. They know about software tools that people use because they're a business owner. They also have to apply tools in their own business as well. So with that level of sophistication, they're not going to purchase the products, right? So all in all, it's going to really affect Gumroad long term, which is what I talked about, and I broke down their entire system right now, like how the software operates, and what Gumroad is, and how Gum.new applies to Gumroad as a whole, from a holistic view. And then we pointed out the bottleneck, which is that fake testimonial generator. And they have countdown timers as well, which isn't too much of a problem. It can be abused by bad marketers, right? People who are deceptive, but they can't really control that, right? Because every landing page builder has countdown timers, because deadlines is a real thing, right? Businesses have deadlines, right? They have close dates. They actually do have those, right? Because for certain products, there needs to be deadlines, right? But then there are marketers who fake deadlines for the sake of increasing urgency, and they create artificial urgency in their business to rake in more sales up front. Not all direct marketers are bad. Like if you're someone who isn't using those deceptive practices like fake countdown timers and fake scarcity and all that, then as a direct marketer, your focus would be on problem agitation. So when you list out the problem, you agitate it, right? Now, when you're agitating, make sure you're actually mentioning a problem that does actually exist, right? So like the consequences to inaction should be real, because a lot of the time people agitate problems with a fake future problem, right? Like the future problem isn't actually going to be a future problem, but they say it is. And yeah, I mean, it's going to get you sales up front, right? But think about how it'll affect your career long term, because if those are your daily habits, right? If you're coming up with fake future problems to get more sales, that's a form of deception. You'll then start using fake countdown timers and fake scarcity, and then you'll see how fast you're making money with direct marketing, and then you'll never build a brand. And the thing is, people are getting smarter over time. They're getting more intelligent, right? And the reason for that is because internet trust over time is decreasing more and more. And right now it's at an all-time low. Right now it's at an all-time low because people are aware. They've been sold a course before. They've seen the ads. They've done it all, tried it all. They're super aware. And if they haven't done it all, tried it all, their parents probably tell them about their parents, their older siblings, their friends. They all warn each other of like how deceptive the market is, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.